You think you're heartbroken. You think you miss them. You genuinely believe you lost the love of your life. But what if I told you that the person you cannot stop thinking about isn't actually the person you are mourning? In the next few minutes, I am going to expose the exact psychological mechanism keeping you trapped. You will discover why your inability to move on has absolutely nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with a hidden psychological wound you don't even know you carry. By the end of this video, the invisible chain holding you to them will shatter. You will finally take your mind back. You check their social media. You replay old conversations. You wake up with that heavy, sinking feeling in your chest. Your friends tell you to move on. Logic tells you it's over. You know they were bad for you. You know they didn't treat you right. Yet your mind obsessively circles back to their ghost. You feel weak. You feel stuck. You ask yourself the same agonizing question every single night. Why can't I just let go? Here is the brutal truth. You are not in love. You are in a state of psychological withdrawal. Carl Jung, the pioneer of depth psychology, called this phenomenon projection. You took the deepest, most neglected parts of your own soul, your desperate need for validation, your fear of abandonment, your unresolved childhood trauma, and you projected them onto this person. They became the mirror for your shadow. When they validated you, you felt whole. When they pulled away, you felt empty. But it was never about them. They were merely a prop in the theater of your own mind. When they walked away, they didn't just take their physical presence. They took the part of you that you handed over to them. You aren't mourning a breakup. You are mourning a psychological amputation. You are addicted to the chemical roller coaster they put you on, the intermittent reinforcement, the hot and cold behavior. It hijacked your brain's dopamine pathways, creating a trauma bond. You are craving the poison that made you sick, mistaking it for the cure. Imagine a man starving in a barren desert. For days, he wanders alone. Suddenly, he finds a traveler who gives him a single, muddy drop of water. The starving man becomes obsessed with the traveler. He follows him, begs him, worships the ground he walks on. Is he in love with the traveler? No, he is terrified of starving. You are that man in the desert. The person you cannot let go of was just the drop of water. You confused psychological survival with romance. How do you flip the game and take your power back? You must dismantle the illusion completely. Step 1. The brutal audit. Stop running the highlight reel of the good times. Your brain is lying to you to get a dopamine hit. Force it to watch the bloopers. Write down every toxic, indifferent, selfish, or cruel thing they did. Read it every time the craving hits. Destroy the fantasy. Step 2. The reintegration. Identify exactly what you think they gave you. Was it a feeling of safety, excitement, worthiness? That is your missing puzzle piece. It is a deficit in your own life. You must now aggressively build that for yourself. Stop asking them to be the author of your worth. Step 3. The absolute void. Complete, total withdrawal of your attention. Attention is currency. Every time you check their profile, you are funding the ghost haunting your mind. Cut the supply. Starve the illusion. Silence is not a strategy to win them back. Silence is the strategy to win yourself back. You are not weak for feeling this way. You were simply unaware of the invisible forces operating in your own mind. But awareness is lethal to illusions. The moment you realize they were just a mirror, the glass breaks. You do not need them to be whole. You never did. You possessed all the power from the very beginning. You survived long before they arrived, and you will thrive long after they fade into total irrelevance. You are reclaiming your sovereignty. The chains are off. The illusion is dead. You are free. But be warned, once you reclaim your shadow, your entire energetic frequency changes. You stop caring. You become untouchable. And when you finally reach that state of absolute detachment, the person who walked away almost always tries to come back. But why do they always return the exact moment you stop caring? That is a dark psychological trap for the next video. Stay awake.